Hey, what is up guys? Tom Purcell here, Purcell's Pro Detail. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back to another video. It has been about 3 weeks since I posted a video, so that means I'm basically a horrible YouTuber. But the subscribers keep climbing. I don't know why. I'm not that interesting, but hey, thank you for the support. So, a lot has been going on in the world of Purcell's Pro Detail. Tons of work. The workflow is awesome. Busy. I'm a little busy beaver, working 6-7 days a week. Now, typically I book appointments about 5 to 6 days a week, but I keep the weekends open in case I need to plug any people in when I get a rain out or a cancellation, or just need to reschedule someone, mostly due to weather, and I'll plug them in on a Saturday or Sunday. So we've been getting a lot of thunderstorms lately around here, and I've been having to plug in a lot of people onto my weekends, so I'm working almost every single day, and I'm going to be working every single day for the next two and a half weeks or so, if it doesn't rain. So I'm sorry to my lovely customers, but I'm really hoping it rains. I'm really hoping it does. Besides being busy as all hell and working every single day, some changes have been going on in my life. Nothing major, but car related, truck related. As you guys know, I have a 2018 Chevy Silverado, and well, I no longer have the 2018 Chevy Silverado. Now, I traded it in for a 2021 Chevy Silverado trailboss. The boss of the trail. Now, even though this is a trail boss, a boss of the trails, I'm a detailer, and I love keeping my truck very clean. This will be a pavement princess for sure. It will never ever see a trail. I have some customers that have dirt roads that lead to their houses, or more like a gravel road. That's probably the extent of trails that this trail boss will see. So there you have it, guys. This is the 2021 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss, and it's a little disgraceful. It's a little dirty right now. It's covered in bug splatter galore all over the front end, but just figured I'd give you guys a little walk around and check out the new truck. Got the Z71 badge on the fender there, which I think is awesome placement. Looks beautiful. These are 18-inch wheels, and I believe the tires are around 32, 33-inch tires. So a pretty desirable tire size. This truck in particular, the Trail Boss, comes with a 2-inch factory lift, so it is essentially 2 inches taller than the other Silverados. LED headlights, LED side markers, LED signal lights, I believe. Blacked out bow ties. This color is satin steel metallic, so it's kind of like a dark gray. Now this is the crew cab, so there is a ton of space back here. It's a little bit of a mess, not the most organized right now. I literally just got this truck last week and threw in all my stuff for work. Got a little interior bucket here. You know, I keep pet hair brushes and all that cool stuff in here. Have an exterior bucket for now. I have a gooey, messy clay bar that I threw on top of that spray bottle, but some compounds, polishes, pads. Some more polishing pads, my DeWalt polisher, my drill. In that little case I keep some ceramic coating materials, a bunch of towels and whatnot that I threw in here. But one cool thing about these seats is when you have them down is there's storage right in here. And it's a pretty decent size storage too. I mean, I just threw some towels in here, but I mean, I'm sure, you know, you can keep all kinds of things in these little cubbies, which is pretty nice. But yeah, tons of space back here. Love what they did with the interior. Has a nice faux wood and aluminum trim on the door there. Got some ports, got some vents back here for the air conditioning and heat. The other truck did not have that, so now my passengers can be a little more comfortable. It's got the Trail Boss decal on the bed here. Man, I really gotta wash this frickin' truck. I didn't realize how dirty it was. One main reason why I haven't washed it yet is because about a week ago I ceramic coated it, and I usually like to wait at least a week before washing it or touching the paint with any detergents or soaps, and this way the coating can properly cure, but definitely time for a bath. I think it's supposed to rain today, but who knows, maybe we'll get a quick wash in before the end of the day. Now usually these tailgates, the lettering doesn't come black. I had the black inserts put in, which I think gives it a nice little touch. I kind of wish that these badges were black. I think those badges come black if you get the 6.2 liter. I could be wrong, but this one has the 5.3. It's got the dual exhaust coming out the back. And obviously with all Z71s you get the Rancho shocks, which gives a nice ride. Now one thing that totally set it off for me when I was closing the deal on this is they threw in the free side steps and also threw in the tonneau cover. So I was like, hell yeah, sign me up. Represent. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Now I kind of like the way these trail bosses look without the side steps, but you know, obviously got to make it a little easier for the wife to get in. But yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm super happy with this truck. It gives an awesome ride. The gas mileage does suck a little bit more than the other truck just because, you know, you get some knobbier, more aggressive tires on it compared to the all seasons, and it has the 2-inch lift, which makes it a little less aerodynamic. But it's a great truck, gives a smooth ride, way better ride than the other truck. And I love that the lift is factory too. So it's all factory components, opposed to just slapping some leveling kit on. I had a leveling kit put on my other truck, which was about a 3.5-inch rough country leveling kit, and it was okay. It rode pretty nice, but it did stiffen up the ride quite a bit. And this is night and day. It's a night and day difference, huge difference, and it's awesome that they did that too, because I think they're basically just catching on to what people are doing with these trucks. Almost everyone, as soon as they get these trucks, all the new trucks, or any truck for that matter, they're putting a 2-inch lift on it, or level I should say, at least minimum. This way they can clear some 33-inch tires, and this already comes with 33s. I'm sure you can squeeze a bigger tire size in there if you wanted to, or maybe some offset wheels. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but you know, it's good to have that option. Got the red recovery tow hooks, which is a must. Got the little carbon fiber inlay there. And yeah guys, that's basically it. Holy crap, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but pretty certain we're gonna get some thunder. Some thunderstorms. Something's a brewing. Alright, so now we're on the inside of the truck. As you can see, we got some black bow ties here on the steering wheel, which is totally sweet. Some buttons. Over here, obviously, it's for trailer ring, which, to be honest, I don't know what that does. I never trailer anything. But for the mode right here, if you click it to the right, you can put it in sport mode. And usually when you put it in sport mode, it just raises the RPMs a little bit, makes the acceleration a little more touchy. We have off-road, which to be honest, I'm not sure what that setting does. Not that I'll ever be using it or ever going off-road, because I don't want to get this truck dirty. And normal mode, which is what I drive around in mostly. So here you can see the fuel economy screen. I like to keep this up, this way I can kind of get an idea of how I'm driving. I think that's important when you do a lot of driving on the highway and whatnot. As you can see, the best that I ever got so far with 735 miles is 20.7, which is okay considering there's 33-inch tires on it and a 2-inch lift. My other truck, I think I would average on the highway, or best, actually my best average for mileage I think was 27 or 28, which is pretty awesome. But I think I would average maybe around 22 on the highway, and then maybe 16 around town. But yeah, right now, as you can see, I'm averaging 14 with a combination of some highway and some around city town driving. Yeah, I still gotta take these little things off, but you know, I'm a detailer, I'm a nut. I want to keep it protected for as long as possible. I'm sure once they start looking a little crappy, I'll peel these things off. One thing that's totally cool about the new trucks is you can have Bluetooth Apple CarPlay, whereas on my other truck you had to plug in the phone to have Apple CarPlay. You go to home, you can access your Apple CarPlay here, audio, got some Sirius XM. Let's go back to home. Obviously if you have an Android, you can use Android Auto, Wi-Fi hotspot, some trailering settings. Guess you can control your climate over here too, which I don't know why you would ever need to. You have it all down here, but I guess just in case you want to switch it up. Amazon Alexa, not sure what that is, haven't used that. My Chevrolet app, which is pretty handy if you guys have a Chevrolet and you use the Chevrolet app. Camera here, so boom, click that, you can see behind you, which is pretty awesome. On the other truck, it did not have that, so that is another new feature compared to my 2018. Spotify, Marketplace, where I'm assuming you could probably get apps or something, I'm not sure. Weather Channel. Oh, that's lovely. Cool. So yeah, today, 60% chance of rain. Tomorrow, 60% chance of rain. And right now, it feels like 95 degrees, even though it's only 86. Wonderful. Another difference about this truck is the center console. So my other truck didn't have the center console like this. It just had the flip-up bench seat. You know, the old school flip-up console. So, you know, you can, you know, sit a midget there in between you. Now this truck does come with the Bose audio, which is a huge upgrade. You know, I always thought that the Bose upgrade sound system, I thought, how much of a difference could it possibly have? Well, it's a huge difference. It totally bumps. It totally bumps. I'm surprised that I haven't even broken the speakers yet, but it's great. It's totally awesome. Another feature that the other truck didn't have is this cool sliding back glass. Awesome. I'm probably never going to use it because, again, I'm a detailer. I like keeping everything clean. That is just a funnel for dirt and crap and dust to come into your truck when you're driving on the highway. So that's going to stay shut, but it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll just, you know, I'll just crack it like that. Just like that. That's it. Nah, I'll keep it closed. Another cool feature, push to start. Awesome. Totally awesome. About time that we have that in the Silverado. Now, if any of you guys can relate to the other model Silverado, which I know they changed the headlights a bunch of times, but basically they made the same truck from 2014 until almost 2019, or into 2019, before they came out with the new body style. And there was no push to start. It was just keys dangling over here, right over here in this spot right here. And your keys would dangle, and when you go over a bump, it would smack and rattle and smack against this little column over here, and it was completely obnoxious. It was horrible. It was so annoying. So now there's push to start. I don't need to have the keys dangling right here, smacking around on bumps and whatnot. Totally, completely more enjoyable to drive around. I can't even tell you. Over here we got our little mission control, but it's a horrible mission control because I'm missing some features. You think for such an expensive truck you wouldn't be missing any features, but hey, it is what it is. Obviously you got heated seats, all that cool stuff. You have, I think this is hill descent assist or whatever. I think it just puts your gearing into a lower situation so you can slow down better, I'm assuming, without using the brake. The automatic stop and start feature, which I guess is a great benefit if you want to save gas and deal with your vehicle turning on and off at red lights and all that stuff. You have this button here to drop your tailgate, your hazards, obviously. You have traction control, and this is pretty cool. So when you hit this, see how it turns green there? So that's for your plug in the bed. There's a plug, an outlet in the bed, just like this one. And I have my battery charger back there, and it charges my batteries for my DeWalt drill and my DeWalt dual action polisher. So that is totally sick. Awesome. Not a big difference or big deal. I used to keep it plugged in into the outlet that was up front, and I would just run the wire underneath the seat to the back and just keep the charger over there. But it's nice that I can free up this, maybe put another charger over here, charge something else here or whatever. Cool option to have. I was worried that that outlet in the bed wasn't going to be enough to charge a lot of the things that I use, but it is powerful enough to charge my batteries for my tools. And also I have a sub pump in my water tank that I use to pump water out to a pressure washer or just to a regular garden hose to wash vehicles where there is no water on site, and it powers that pump. So that is totally sick. I use one of those little Honda generators, and it's enough to power a power washer and some other things one at a time. Let's say I want to use the pressure washer for something, and I have it plugged into my generator. Well, I can plug the pump into my truck, which is sweet. So this way I can run both at the same time, and I can get the job done without water or electric nearby. I can just use it right out of my truck. So there you have it, guys. That's what's been going on in the world of Purcell's Pro Detail. Nothing else exciting going on, just another day, another dollar, and another truck. It's been about a week since I've had this truck, so honest 1 week review. I love it. I'm totally happy with it. I think it's a huge upgrade from the other truck I had. Pretty comparable in a lot of ways. You know, I had the leather seats, similar features. I do think that this leather is a little softer. It's a little more soft to the touch, and also has a little bit more of like a matte finish to it, which is nice. I'm not sure if that's going to be harder to clean or easier, but I'm assuming it's going to be easier. A couple other features that are different. It has a heated steering wheel, which is nice. You know, I do some mobile jobs in the winter, but I don't really go out that often in the winter, but still pretty awesome feature to have. But overall, very nice truck, even though I'm probably never ever going to take it on any trails ever at all. It looks cool, it drives well, gives a nice ride, and just has a nice look to it. Now, not only is it just a great truck to drive if you use it for work and whatnot, but for mobile detailing, I think it is a very useful truck. I know that there are other trucks that you could choose from, such as the Dodge Ram, where the Ram has the Ram boxes in the bed, which I think is pretty cool. I just can't get myself to get into a Ram just because I've always been a Chevy guy, and so is my dad. We're just Chevy people. But I think it's a very useful truck. There's a lot of storage. There's storage underneath the seats that I use. There's storage inside the seats, those cushions that pop open, which is pretty nifty. So lots of little cubbies and places to keep things. And like I said with the bed, I didn't show you the bed because I just have a lot of stuff back there right now, and it's a total disaster. It's a mess. Remember, I just got this truck last week, so I just threw everything in here, and I don't even know how I want to have it set up yet. But it has lighting, LED lighting in the bed. So I don't know about you guys and where you live and where you operate, but as I start to progress into the fall, we lose a little bit of daylight. So I want to say around 5 or 6 it starts getting dark, and I work until 6 or 7 some days. So the lighting back there, that's going to be awesome. It'll help me see things in the bed, in the back of the truck. And that power outlet, there's only one outlet, but it's pretty handy. Like I said, it powers the pump for my water tank, and I can charge some batteries, and I'm sure I'll be able to find some other useful things that the bed outlet will be able to charge. So I hope all of you are well. I want to thank you for your support and watching my videos. I got a lot of positive feedback on, I believe it was my last video. It's so hard to tell and so hard to remember because it's been like almost a month since my last video, but I believe the last one that I posted was more of like a vlog style video where I brought you along my day and showed you what I had to deal with that day. I'll most likely do some more of those types of videos just because it's very hard to find the time like I have today to actually make some videos. As always, thank you for watching. If there are any other features about the truck that you want to see or want me to make a video on, just comment down below and I'll do my best. I am putting an exhaust on this truck next week, and I will make a video of that exhaust. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that red subscribe button and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.